Wasn't there a trial and he was acquitted?
I thought we was protecting black women.
But he not black. He not a black woman. He died a white woman. Hey, Atlanta, y'all.
Wow.
The Cheetahs, American Deli, JR Crickets.
What's happening?
Zaxby's.
Why are you so against Atlanta right now?
Because them been talking cash when they won those 2 little games.
Oh, the Deadbeat moms is at an all-time
Yeah, that's
high.
crazy.
They don't even have nothing that triggers for them anymore. It's just crazy.
Iceman.
Yes, Iceman.
Iceman.
It's gonna be cold. Don't worry about it. It's Iceman. It's gonna be cold. It's very formulaic with Drake. You already know exactly what's about to happen, right?
Welcome back. We are back with episode 8 of What Just Happened. I'm very happy to be here with an esteemed panel of guests. I think Keith, though, I know I'm supposed to start this way, but I'm going to start that way. Okay. I know I'm supposed to start this way.
Chief Keith.
I want you to have like a rapper name or something.
I just gave him one.
Chief Keith.
Nah. I don't know if that works. Chief Keef is already taken.
Yeah.
There's 2 Dr. Dre's.
But really Keith works.
Just Keith?
I think Keith
it's just
works.
So, I'm Kimmo.
But
I'm Kimmo.
I mean, but also everybody
K.O.
is like super talented and creative on the panel. I'm the plain guy.
You're the business guy.
Not
You're
even
the lawyer
business.
guy.
I'm just a plain guy. So my name is Keith.
Okay.
Peace.
Scream like I'm Keith. Step on stage, girls. All right, don't worry about it. You won't be around next year. Rap too severe. I'm kicking bad flavor in your head. Like,
You really look too young to know these songs.
I do?
Yeah.
I love that for me.
All right.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
All right, heard you. God bless.
Damn.
No, I'm close. I'm not that far.
That
I'm
was
close.
tough.
You know what I mean?
50 was-
Where you at? What's your number?
Nowhere near.
33?
37.
You said nowhere near is crazy.
Mouse, that's a great
I
age.
agree.
Why?
That is a great age. 37? Oh, I miss it.
30s are great.
30s are great,
I
but
just made it to another
37?
chapter.
I'm enjoying them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying them. They're pretty fun.
Yeah.
I love that you thought, I don't even want to drop my number because, I'm going to say that my daughter just turned 17 on Tuesday, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, so whatever that means.
It means nothing to your age.
It means a lot.
I'm 37 with a 19-year-old, so
I wasn't doing that. I would have my daughter at 23.
He had
But
a
if
baby
anybody
when he was a
asks,
baby.
I'm 33. I'm out here in these streets. If anybody asks.
That's good, but you just gave the math.
No, I know. I did that for y'all because I didn't want to lie. I was trying to start us somewhere strong.
You trying to start with, y'all?
Huh? We already knew each other. You already.
No, y'all too.
No, he already got somebody.
Okay.
My
She
side
already
chick- my
sized
side
up his
chick days are
finger.
done, okay.
She sized up his finger before you got in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, while we waited here for you, that was late for being
You
early
was
when they
late.
gave you a new time that they didn't give us. While you was early for late.
I'm not gonna say who.
We
who
already
the new
did
time
that.
was for.
We already did that. We already did
What
that.
was the new time for?
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for Keith. It wasn't for Miss Lissa.
It wasn't for me either.
Oh.
Aha. Aha.
Sounds like production is.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like production is trying to cause some chaos.
Did they say it was me?
The soup is free.
Did production
Rhythm
throw me?
spoon.
All
under the
I
bus?
knew is that your time changed, so everybody's time changed, and that's what I thought was going on.
But you see, this is why perception is so important.
Right.
Because this reputation that people put on me, no, Mouse, look, genuinely, I have to start correcting these narratives out here because these narratives will have you twisted.
Right, what
These
happened?
narratives are wrong.
What happened?
It was not me.
Oh, I'm just
Kim?
saying.
I did
'Cause
not
you do
push
be
the
late.
time back.
Kim?
You do be late.
How I be late?
I told you there's a standing meeting that me and you had from last year. I'm never taking it off my calendar.
I didn't show up.
You didn't show up. You didn't call, nothing. You ain't. I said okay.
It wasn't
bet.
on her calendar.
Yeah. Am I always late?
No, not always late.
Thank you.
But today, Keith and I were here.
Okay.
And we was here for the new time of the new time, but nobody knew that we had a newer time. That only Mouse.
Mouse was wild late
Kim
though.
had-
But then he got excused because he came in with an adorable little baby.
Yo, Mouse came in here with a child that's, if you ever late, bring a baby like this, and we'll start tomorrow. That baby is adorable. And my ovaries, you almost got me. I had to reel it back in. I'm about to be in the clear.
Yeah, no
My
more
daughter's
kids for
going
me.
to college. Why would
Yeah.
I start over again?
It's fun. It's fun. It's lit.
Only if the recipe changes this time around.
Right.
I need 2 people in the kitchen.
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay.
I can't be in there sweating and cooking. It's a lot. It's a lot. So.
It is a lot.
And you have. This is your first son.
It's my first son, yeah.
You ready to fight him at 16? Because that's what you want to do.
Never.
I am trying to tell you.
He win.
You let you gentle parenting.
Yeah.
You're going to have to square up with him when he's a teenager.
Nah,
No,
You're not
you will.
washing him now.
You
He's
will.
going to try to
Okay.
wash you later. I'm trying to tell you.
He
We
gonna
got to
win.
bring back aggressive parenting. No more gentle.
And I agree with that.
Thank you.
Really
I'm
agree
gonna just
with
let
that.
him win.
No, you say that now, but when you like,
I treat my daughter the same way. I got 19. I let her win. You know why?
No, because you're her dad.
Because when she loses, you're gonna have to come back and tell
No,
me I was
her
right.
mom. Do her mom know how to fight?
I've had custody of my oldest since she was 3.
Oh, the deadbeat moms is at an all-time
Yeah, that's
high.
crazy. She's not wrong.
I know,
That's
it's crazy to me. They don't even have mother, nothing that triggers for them anymore. It's just crazy.
but I mean, there was a lot of
They want to be
years of
baddies
deadbeat
and
dads,
not.
so we have to balance it
Let's
out.
just all do it. If you can't beat them, beat them. I'm gonna do it better than you. Watch me do this. I'm gonna be the deadest of the deadest beats.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Beats by mom. Okay.
Beats by mom. This one is on a roll today. You see it?
Sober. You see what happens? Y'all thought it's over for y'all. It's over because I'm sober.
I requested her.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I did. I
Per
requested
her
Miss
request, I made it to our appointment.
That's what it
You
is.
see
That's
how?
the way she go. That's
See
the
how it
only way to
happens?
meet up. If you request a meeting.
Ain't that how it always work with the boys? You was begging. I was attracting.
I don't know what that means. I don't like it. I don't do one bit.
I'm all joking. I'm going to get back to I love me some Mouse. Mouse but the baby. We all family. Okay? No, it's all love.
Mouse, I'm proud of you. You've done very
Thank you.
well.
I'm trying. I'm doing
Yes.
a little something.
Yes. It's good to. I remember
Mm-hmm.
back in I was going to say, I didn't even remember when you said TRL.
Yeah.
I was like, TRL? I worked there too.
Yeah.
I forgot.
The reboot.
I had so many jobs, I forgot of some of them.
Must be
She's
nice.
Jamaican.
It must be nice.
Jamaican that money.
Let's get into the main thing. Because I'm going today, just so you guys know, I'm going to see the Michael Jackson movie today
Great movie.
after this.
Great movie.
You saw it already? I heard it was phenomenal. Who else saw it?
Phenomenal is a strong word.
I'm about to say, I didn't hear phenomenal. Like, if this is a paid advertisement, just say that, Kim. Because that's not what we
Wait,
heard.
I did hear it was really good.
And that is what I will say. Phenomenal is a
say
strong word,
phenomenal.
but it was really, really good.
Okay.
And I'm not a Michael Jackson fan, so like,
I'm
this,
what's
so
wrong
you
with
might not
you?
like it because you're not. All right, boom. The reason this is why
I'm a
the
huge
arguments I've
Michael
been
Jackson
hearing
fan.
from people is people are like, "Oh, I didn't learn nothing new." I typically learn something new every day because I'm not a fan of his. I
But
hit
how
him
not?
because I'm just
You
not.
didn't grow up on Michael Jackson?
I'm 37. By the time I was born, he was
It was already in the like
he was like he was more of a pariah than anything.
Did you grow up in a dirty house?
No.
If they was cleaning, what were they listening to? What's going on in there?
Gospel music.
Oh, okay, we'll do it.
All right.
We'll accept that. Praise
We'll
him.
accept the gospel
Hallelujah.
But no, I just I like Michael Jackson, and it's not me saying I don't like his music. I like Michael Jackson music. I'm just I just wasn't hooked as
You
a
weren't,
fan. I just wasn't like, oh my god, everything. I'm not gonna pass out if I meet him. Well, I might now because he's a ghost. But
Right.
like when he was alive, if I seen him, I wouldn't. But I'm like,
but
oh,
it's
that's Michael Jackson.
So it doesn't have the same effect. So who has that effect on you? Like what
Nobody.
make a superstar?
I got a father. Nobody.
Okay.
It's only for
Okay.
I feel like it's only for fatherless
But who's that?
people.
I'm saying in your generation.
It's B.
Yeah.
It's B.
Wow.
Yeah, like Beyonce's the only person I've been in a room with where I felt like the air got thinner.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I met Beyonce twice, and both
What did
times.
you say when you met Beyonce?
Oh, I didn't say nothing.
say
It was
you
a smile.
so you
It was a smile and nod.
Yeah.
A smile and nod both times, and yeah, it literally felt like the air was thinner. I was
Did
like,
she
oh,
smile
this-
back at you?
She initiated the smile. And the first time I met her, the oldest daughter, she was a baby. She was like 3 or 4. This was at. You know about this time because I told you.
She didn't even remember how she met
I
you.
don't-
Just recollect.
I don't even remember where I worked.
We was at TRL. I'm not.
Beyonce came up there?
No. Remember the tour? The tour was at the 444 tour was at Barclays. I went to the tour.
Why didn't I go?
You
probably was there.
Remember, he was there for like 4 or 5 nights.
We gotta get her some ginseng.
Some ginkgo biloba.
She needs something.
I do.
But I was with my friend Mac. We went backstage after the concert. She's walking down the hallway. Blue said hello first, and I was like, "Oh my days, I'm not gonna ruin this." And say, I just smiled and nodded.
Jigga?
He probably was already in the back switching outfits or cooling off or whatever. But yeah, that was the first time, and then the second time was. I can't say what the second time was. The second time was
Not you was at the you was at the Met Gala right before the elevator.
Once again,
like first time, second time.
Once again, not saying where I was, but the second time it was much more of a relaxed
Why
environment.
don't you want
So what they had for dinner?
where you were?
What was y'all eating?
And when I met her, she just spoke, and it was like,
Oh, you were at the Rock Nation brunch.
Why would he not say that? He was at their crib.
I'm not saying that. All right.
Where were you that you don't want to say where you met Beyonce?
Are you
Yes.
journalisting me?
Journalisting you. Yes. Yes.
I'm fighting it. I'm not. No comments.
This is very. Where do you think he was at?
I'm trying to tell you, I feel like he was at an
I was with Keith. Keith was working the deal, and I was with Keith.
Keith don't want no parts of this.
You was at a Diddy. No, I'm kidding. I mean, that's the only thing these days that people say. Don't say it.
I would have
Don't
been
say it
there.
anymore.
No, because if you know the Carters are
people.
very private, so that's the thing. He was
Oh,
in
he
there.
was granted
in
access.
something.
Access
so,
granted.
And
So
if
Right,
he
and
talks
before
too
get-
much,
before
he's
get
gonna.
denied.
You never
not
get
gonna-
access granted again.
Yes. And he wants to go to Yankee
next-
Stadium, and he said he's not paying for a ticket, so he's not going to tell you that he was
fine.
hanging out with Jay-Z in the
You
crib.
could get Jay-Z
with
tickets?
Tata. He said it on somebody else. He said it already.
You could get Jay-Z tickets for the
Play
Yankee
the video.
Stadium.
He said it.
Can I?
He said he's not
Yes.
paying
I
for it.
feel like
I used to be your boss.
I feel like the majority of the. I feel like there's 3 people in this room I know for sure
Can get Jay-Z
can get
tickets?
Jay-Z tickets. So I don't know why I'm being asked like this. Like you not Kim Osorio.
Well, let's glaze over
Oh,
the
they
fact.
definitely won't give me any tickets.
Why not? Because
I
you
don't
used to
know.
date?
It's just
Maybe
not-
that's why,
No.
Kim. Yeah, because if you think about it.
Because I still ain't forgive you for that either.
you used to date one of their ops.
I still ain't forgive you for
Actually,
that either.
maybe 2.
I
Two
dated no one.
ops.
It was 2.
I dated
It's
no
2
one.
ops.
Kim don't like when that mirror in front of her.
I'm pulling Kim on
Kim kids in front of her acting like her, and that she don't want to play no more.
Right. She taught us this.
I control the
And
edit.
she say, make sure you got facts before you speak. And
Okay.
Okay.
So going back to Michael
Kim taught us
Jackson.
this.
Going back to Michael Jackson.
I know she proud. In her heart, though, she mad proud of us. Like, maybe it would have
I'm
been somebody
very
else.
proud.
It would have made it. But it's because of her.
I'm gonna help you take it.
Thank you, please.
I saw the Michael Jackson movie too. What'd you like about it?
So I like the storytelling. I really enjoy storytelling. Shout out to my homegirl Marcy Rogers. She's the costume designer. I really love the set. I really love the attention to detail.
Gotcha.
Like once again, I typically anytime I watch something about Michael Jackson or the Jackson film, I'm typically always at some point learning something new.
Gotcha.
Like the guy Bill,
Yeah,
they've
the
never
driver.
mentioned
Yeah.
Bill. And once again, I was saying this to like my like the older people in my family, like, you don't know about Bill? No, I didn't. I never seen
didn't
Bill
know.
nowhere. He wasn't in the Flex movie.
Right.
He wasn't in
He wasn't in
the Jackson 5 American Dream movie.
Right.
Which was the real good one.
Never heard of this before.
Right.
So as I'm watching the movie, I'm a Googler, but I don't like to ruin the movie for myself.
Gotcha.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, this light-skinned nigga came from somewhere. Like, and now I'm thinking like, in my writer's mind, I'm like, oh, maybe he's just a literary vehicle. He's a vehicle to elicit
Right.
emotion. I Googled the pop right up, looking like the real I said, well, I learned something new. So attention to detail was on point. And that Jafar, man.
He did a really good
That
job.
boy
Huh?
to be the son of an op and to still hit that mark.
The son of
Son
a
of a
op.
Well,
Yeah, you know his
Jermaine and
mother-
Michael don't f- with each other. Well,
I
Michael
mean,
nobody.
But he's still the nephew of the king.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why.
that's kinda-
He's a
that's
nephew
why-
twice over.
You would call
He's a
him an
nephew
op?
twice over.
It's crazy.
You would call him an op?
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, Jermaine, they died and they was beefing when they died.
And he clearly still beefing with his hairstylist because who
Oh,
let you
there
run
you go.
around all that Beijing flipping down that forehead? Jermaine.
Well, I was conflicted because I'm a Michael Jackson super fan.
Okay.
I love, like, I'm a fanatic. And I got my pops. But
That's hilarious.
But and I thought that the performances by Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, and Lorenz Tate, the dude who played Quincy, was also phenomenal.
For a while, I was thinking it was the dude for Insecure, but it's not him. It's not Nate, whatever his name is, somebody else. But he did. Everybody did.
It was the dude from Insecure.
It was Nate.
Yeah. Yeah. So he did it. It was phenomenal acting.
Yes.
But and Antoine Fuqua is one of my favorite directors. I'm like, yeah, he can do no wrong. But I didn't like the film. And
You didn't like it?
I felt like it jumped from scene to scene. I didn't see a thread between a lot of it. And I didn't necessarily need to learn more. I feel like I know everything about Michael Jackson. But I feel like they didn't fill in those gaps. Like, I know Janet and Rebe didn't want to be in it.
Right.
But the fact that the family just existed without those two was weird. The Diana Ross storyline.
You're ruining this for
I
me.
think it's too important for it not to be there. And who Diana Ross is and was.
Okay.
Michael.
I'm with you 1,000%.
So there were a few things, not to cut you off, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going to segue and then you can pick it up.
Yeah.
There were a few things missing. One of the things missing was the allegations. I've read all about this.
No.
So you're talking substance. I'm talking process.
Well, no.
Okay.
I think
The allegations we can't say for sure is missing yet because the film stops. I'm going to ruin it for you.
Okay.
No.
The
The
film-
allegations with Diana are from.
I think you were
No,
talking
no,
about...
no, no. I'm talking about the overall Michael Jackson allegations.
Well, the film stops at 88.
Oh,
Remember the allegations
so
don't have
you
to put
are
90
ruining
something.
it for me.
Yeah.
Well, you told me that I wasn't.
Film stops in 88?
Film then it says, and then it does a very Marvel continuation.
To be
At the end,
like,
it says
his story
continues.
I don't like
Wow.
it.
So they want a part 2?
Well, it's already
or
in
what's going
the
on?
part 2 is already in pre-production.
Okay.
I just don't know how they tell the part 2 when the estate has that injunction against.
So that's what I'm saying. And now that you said it about what was missing, when I got home, that's what I kept saying. I said, it felt empty. But then I realized, once I realized Janet and Rebe wasn't in it
That is
because
very
they requested not to be in
Right.
it, I said, oh, Antoine Fuqua, you can't do this movie. You like these.
Right.
You can't be friends and do a story this important.
Right.
Oh,
Like
that's
if
a
you're
good
gonna
point.
if you're gonna do it, you gotta buck. Think of every good biopic or loosely based on a true story. It always pisses Whitey Bulger, the Titanic, the Temptations,
Right.
Any
Diddy.
of these movies was
Diddy.
I didn't know Diddy movies.
Yes, the surviving Diddy.
No, I'm
one that-
talking
the
about
one that-
theatrical films, man.
Okay.
But like you think of any of those films that are good,
Right.
there always was the
Right.
real people in the story. Everybody love it. Everybody because you know what? It's
So you can't be objective. If I'm friends with you, I can't be objective
because
about your story. Right.
I'm acknowledging the friendship more than I am the craft.
Right.
Which is
And I think that's what it did. Jafar did a great job.
he's the standout of the film.
That was the whole point of the film, and that's why Janet didn't want no parts of it, and that's why I'm on the fence about going to see, because I feel like of all of y'all, Michael, some of y'all, he ain't rock with y'all, but he know who he did rock with? Janet. So if Janet don't like it, I don't think I like it. Like,
Yeah, Janet and
that's
Randy.
why I'm not
So
agreeing with
did
even
Janet,
going.
Janet didn't say she didn't like
anything?
it. She just said she,
Janet's
I know she doesn't wanna
not
be in it.
involved.
but
Randy.
she did speak well of Jafar.
Okay.
Because why she gonna talk? These are media trained. You know she gonna say F him, his hairline, and his son? No, she gonna say, no, I don't think that. She's very soft spoken. I don't like this. I don't like that. She gonna keep it clean. But in real life, she feels like Beijing brother is being rude, that he's only doing this to help his son Jafar be Aladdin, the star of the show. He wants to catapult his career. It was all about the reenactments and how close he was to his son, being to his brother, so that they could set him up to be next in line. And that's why I feel like Janet wanted no parts, because Michael wasn't like that. Michael putting his sunglasses on. He's not going to help y'all do nothing to get to the next level. Help yourself.
My other issue with it too is I remember watching the Grammys. I remember
Right.
watching the Super Bowl where Michael performed.
Motown
I remember
25.
watching Motown
They
25.
did the Motown 25.
Like,
Oh, that's the best
but,
one.
But when you watch it, like when you remember like what it felt like to watch Michael do what Michael did back then, and then you see Jafar impersonate him, there is a disconnect.
Of course.
There is a disconnect, and I'm like, oh damn, like that ain't it.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I think that's a reason I was able to kind of absorb it the way I did. And,
Right.
and
'Cause
all
you
of
got a real fan.
the Michael content. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm able to be objective about. I'm like, hey, this got good songs.
Right.
I like the songs a lot. Like he got
Right.
good songs. We like cool, but I'm not connected to him
Wow.
like that.
Got you.
So it's like
Wow.
when I see that,
All right, I want to stop this conversation.
And you know
I'm
what
going
else
to the
also
movie
makes you gonna have to stay strong.
right when I leave here.
you're gonna enjoy.
I wanna
It's
say
not a
strong.
bad.
I feel like
There's nothing bad about the
I'm
film.
looking forward
There's
to
only
the popcorn.
The great thing is that you
I
already
pick,
know
like,
the story of
I
Michael
do know
Jackson.
the
so
story,
you
but
good.
it's like
Joe
worry.
Jackson's Green Eyes.
that was the
And
that
Mike-
was the
That was the start of the movie.
That was the start.
That was the start of the
And
movie.
okay, this is the one critique I have.
y'all just gonna keep doing
Light
this
skinned
to me.
Michael.
No, the one critique I have, I feel like Nia Long. I feel like they wasted Nia Long.
You can't waste Neil Long.
No, I mean, here goes the thing. Nia Long as Catherine.
I heard
I
she
said
did an
so, I don't-
amazing job.
No, so first of all,
She
Nia
didn't do-
Long doesn't have to do anything
That's
on
what I'm
screen in order for you to appreciate her.
Right, but it's not like she was Nia Long on screen. She was Catherine.
She was
But she's
Catherine.
an actress.
No, you're
That's
missing what I'm saying.
They do.
It was Nia
They
Short. She didn't have enough
want
So
money.
I think the theme was though is that Catherine wielded a power that was quiet and that was subdued, that was understated.
Yeah.
And so Nia was trying to, I guess, embody that. But Nia is just Nia. She's so Nia, where it's like even when she's trying to be understated, I'm like,
I couldn't see it. I've really seen Catherine.
nah, I see Nia.
Where was Angela Bassett? She was booked.
Oh, she's queen. She's Queen Mother, bro.
Like what happened with Angela? Like,
She's
'cause
Queen Mother. She can't
She's
do
in
no.
Wakanda.
Like-
Yeah, she can't
She's
do
in
no.
Wakanda.
I don't got like, all right.
Oh, well, no, she dead,
But
man.
I also another thing I don't like, and no, I didn't see the movie because I'm standing with Janet as of right now, and y'all telling me enough that I feel like I've seen
Wait,
it.
what you mean you standing with Janet?
Janet don't like it. I don't like it
You know Janet?
in my heart.
You go see the movie.
No.
Also, I don't know that Janet saw it.
Hello, me.
That's what she
So I
said.
heard.
She's
So I did
standing
hear.
on
So
the
I've heard
Janet thing.
conflicting stories. I heard Janet did see it.
Oh wow.
I heard she was at like one of the like early screenings.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
she
that-
probably
Is that what you
saw
heard when
it,
you were at dinner
regardless
with
of whether
Jay-Z?
She's gonna
never was
acknowledge.
at dinner with Jay-Z.
Okay.
You want me to walk off camera next? I follow in Kim's footsteps.
Yo, I love it here.
Literally.
This is the new cast.
I
I
will.
don't want to hear nothing else.
I will literally walk in her footsteps. Would you like me to do that? Thank you.
Wow.
Now, also, how do y'all feel? Because I feel like whenever they do these movies, they try to make the characters look like how they look now. Like, why were these children light skinned? Michael had a different complexion, and y'all just gonna throw light Mike. That we don't know him yet. At
I
this
think
age.
color. I think color is just like you only got the skin. You got the skin people
It's
are
very
now.
important.
Well, not.
If you tell a story of Michael Jackson, we know that he was a little darker when he had the
Wait,
cloud
so-
bob.
The cloud bob.
That's good.
This
And
That's good.
now
let's-
that
are we
he,
gonna
you
do the
know,
cloud
now
bob?
he got
I
the
don't-
Jerry curl
Are we gonna
juice.
talk about the
I don't
cloud
want
bob?
to.
Just a little
Are we gonna
after
talk about the cloud
Joe
bob?
beat the black off of him, then he light skinned. So I'm just trying. Same thing they did with the one for Aaliyah. Why was Missy slim, sir? Against her window, she was feeling the rain.
You kind of got to the
So-
end goal.
No, I don't like when they do that. Like keep it.
I
want
don't
it
like when they do that
And
I want it to
also,
be real.
also,
I do
I don't
too.
think it's fair
And
to
I think
compare.
it goes back to
Go
about
ahead,
being
go ahead.
friends. Y'all cool with them, so y'all want to make them feel better.
Right.
So y'all don't want to get the little Kim with the nose. Y'all want to like, come on.
I just don't feel like it's. I don't think it's fair that you're comparing that Aaliyah thing to Michael Jackson full feature, like two different,
No,
two
I'm
different
comparing
levels
the
of the
casting
movie.
Because
and
Aaliyah
how
was a
they-
Lifetime.
And it was it was
Yeah.
Tubi. I think it,
It
was a
was
test run.
Lifetime.
For, no, it was Lifetime, but I
It
think it was a
was
test
Lifetime.
run for Tubi.
All right.
Was it? I gotta go back.
That's
and
how
watch
bad it was.
It was really bad.
It felt like it was a test
I
run.
caught a little bit of it. It was like I
What
can
about
watch
the
this.
first Michael Jackson biopic with Flex Alexander?
That wasn't the first one. Oh, you would consider that over Jackson 5?
Wait.
Yeah, but that was
There's
for Michael.
been a
The
lot.
other one was about the Jackson 5. This one was just Michael. That Flex one was different.
Here goes the thing. I wiped it from my memory, but also once you hear the backstory, I was very happy Flex did that. It was down bad. You don't turn no. You got to feed your family. I don't care about. You want me? You want to pay me like a mime? And I got $50,100 in debt. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him.
They
for
just
doing
brushed
either.
that Phillips milk of magnesia on his face. They say we gonna make this work.
I've never
Not one
heard
them
milk of
Tyler
magnesia.
Perry
Milk of
in
things.
real
magnesia is
time.
crazy. First of all, milk of magnesia, isn't that pink?
I don't
Is
know.
it
They
pink?
I think
don't
it's
like
pink.
it.
No, I think no.
Oh, it's white.
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh,
thing.
Pepto-Bismol.
Milk
Okay.
of
Maybe-
magnesia
that's
being
white.
pink with like, come on.
right. No, I think it's right.
Okay.
Pause.
So Are we going to see the movie still, Kim?
Yes.
She done paid for that ticket already.
No, someone's taking me.
Oh, you going on a date?
Oh, not you going on a date.
We're going to lose it.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to walk away.
Actually,
No, whatever you say.
Rhonda Cowan is taking me.
Oh, you engaged now? Okay. Love wins.
Nah, Rhonda Cowan's a homie.
Whatever
Thank
wins,
you.
whatever you need
Rhonda's
to
taking me to see the
do.
Michael Jackson movie.
I love
Rhonda's
that
taking
for
me.
you.
You know Rhonda? Rhonda Cowan? Yes, I read this
Now,
wrong.
come on, a little high-profile relationship.
I know, right? She's dropping names. Rhonda,
dropping
you know Rhonda
names.
Cowan.
Rhonda's taking me to see the Michael Jackson movie because she knows I love Michael.
Ow.
Dope.
Would you ever dabble in a lady pool?
Yo, how did we get here, son?
Oh, that's crazy.
She's so...
I don't think I can.
Why you can't?
It just doesn't do it for me.
How you know?
Because I know. I am a certain age and I know what I like.
Yo,
Is it like
the Knicks
chitlins?
won last night.
Oh, the game was crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
It really,
Thank you
it
for
really
that.
wasn't. The game
Yeah.
wasn't all that crazy because we could actually get back to what you're talking about. We beat their ass the whole time.
And I love that.
They never got close.
But we needed
I had a-
that.
You
Yes.
got closer to dating women than the Hawks got closer to winning last night.
Listen,
And she
I
didn't
was,
deny it.
I was very,
Right.
that first 1 point loss, it hurt a lot.
Then the second one hurt even more.
And the second one hurt. So I felt good yesterday.
Yeah,
watching
and beating
them
them in
play.
Atlanta was important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Atlanta
Wow.
Cheetahs, American Deli, JR Crickets,
What's happening with you?
Expies, Onyx.
I think I'm moving to Atlanta.
I love Onyx.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
What is going on?
I'm just
She's
trying.
gonna walk off.
I'm just.
again.
I'm just trying to get all these Atlanta establishments. Rock South, Copper Cove. Sorry, Rugs. Love
Why do you feel that way
Wait,
about
wait, wait.
Atlanta's like our second home?
No, it's who's.
All of us.
It ain't 85 South.
That's so stereotypical
Chico
of me.
I wanted to make him
DC,
say something.
Chico DC, Carlos, Chad, Nav,
Tyler Perry Studios.
Tyler Perry Studio.
Wait, what is
Fuck
going
the
on with
Braves
him
Stadium.
in Atlanta?
Malik Bowie's house out there.
Hey, he just gave you your viral moment, Malik.
Is there any other establishments y'all like in Atlanta? Fuck Magic City twice.
Lemon Pepper Wings. That's
Fuck
they,
Lemon Pepper.
That's their national.
Fuck Lemon Pepper
that's
Wings
they
as
food.
an establishment,
Yeah.
as an institution.
They love that. And hookah.
Yes, they do love
Fuck
hookah
hookah.
and lemon
They love
pepper
hookah
wings.
and lemon pepper wings.
Fuck
If they
eight-
could have lemon pepper hookah, they would.
They would.
Fuck
in Atlanta.
25% gratuity tax. That old school cars on big rims.
Oh, what about T.I.? He's the prince of the
Fuck
South.
T.I., P. Clifford Harris.
And what about his son
Fuck
Naja?
them kids. Every single one of them.
That's horrible. Don't say that
Every single
about
one of them
T.I.
light skinned kids.
But Mouse said it. Mouse Jones
Why
said
are you
it.
so against Atlanta right now?
Because they've been talking cash when they won those 2 little games. They was
Okay.
talking crazy.
So this is personal for
This
you.
is personal. Now,
They were hitting
after
you on
we
the text
win,
message.
after we win,
Right.
I will retract all those statements except for the 18 to 25% gratuity. Y'all be bugging with that. But Garden's Garden. The vegan, what's that vegan restaurant? Pinky got?
Slutty vegan.
Slutty vegan. Because that's what they say to you when you come in.
I don't like.
you whores.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I don't really like all that.
I don't like all of that. That turned me off. I actually wanted beef up in Slutty Vegan because who y'all talking to? Like,
But
that's rude.
this is only for the playoffs,
I don't
y'all.
like it.
Once we beat y'all, pack y'all up, send y'all on y'all way.
Then
I'll
your
retract all
love
those
is coming
things.
back for Atlanta?
There's no love. Let's not get
Wow.
crazy. It's one of the cities I hate having to be in.
Really?
I
love Atlanta.
I'm never in Atlanta for leisure.
I think I'm going to eventually move to Atlanta.
They don't. Oh,
Because she got black excellence.
they got Spanish people down there.
She's
now.
not Spanish. She black.
Here we
she's
go with
Spanish.
this.
No, her
Mom
mother
is
is
Puerto
black.
Rican.
Oh, Sadio.
If you come, it don't matter. If you
never
come
heard
out
her
of
on the phone.
if you come out of a melanated womb,
I forgot she met my mother.
you are black. If your mother say, "Sit your black ass
Her
down,"
mom don't say that. Her mom
Her mother definitely
mother
say
say,
that.
"Siéntate."
You never know.
Siéntate, culo.
Cállate, cámate, espérate.
I don't know what those words
Soy
mean.
morenita.
I don't know what that means
Ella
either.
es un favorita morenita.
She saw my family.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
Miss
Kim,
Familia.
Kim gonna go down there and start the Puerto Rican Day
I'm
Parade down
familiar
there.
with her familiar.
She did. She saw my family. She was talking about it before. It was pretty
I'm
funny.
into the family, bro. They look like me. That's sad you didn't know that.
So she tried to
I'm
say.
already there. Like,
She tried to say she even though
I'm
I
not
knew
trying.
you, even
I
though I knew
stated
you
it.
longer, she knows me more because
Yeah.
she knows
It
my
was them.
family.
I
They was
didn't
like,
try.
I
I'm
don't-
standing on
I
it.
don't jock for position.
Okay. Got it.
Good.
You know
That's
me.
why
Got it.
You know.
Listen,
me.
if the emails is not getting answered, that's all the answers we need
She
to know.
she keep you on email. That's crazy.
Whatever you didn't answer, where was
That's
your last
crazy.
meeting?
Yo, being kept on
Where
email
was
is
your-
crazy.
she
I don't even
requested
know
me.
Kim's email.
What
That's
is y'all-
crazy.
That's how we know it's not real.
I don't even know Kim's email.
That's how we know.
No,
it
Mouse,
is-
I love you.
You know why I know her email? Because we send business things and
All the
or
time.
like, things going
Oh,
through.
she's stunning.
It's okay though, but Mouse is still killing it. I love me some Mouse. Dead ass.
Yes. Dead ass. Dead ass. So wait, let's go back. Even though I feel like we need to move on from Michael Jackson, but I'm just still
For
there.
somebody that want to see a movie,
I really
you
wanna see
drag
But that's
it.
really how I
I
feel
do.
about all of
Do you
this.
wanna
I'm ready
see
for
it?
everybody to
I
move on
do.
from Michael Jackson.
Okay. All right. We'll move on.
I mean in general. I think this wouldn't even be a huge conversation if people just let that man legacy, whatever it is, right? Like whatever it is, wherever you stand on Michael Jackson, is he an abuser? Is he not an abuser?
Yeah, we didn't touch
all of
that.
that
That's
stuff.
why I wanted to go back.
Well,
We didn't-
they don't
Because he
touch on
didn't
it.
touch
They
that.
don't touch
That's
it.
why we didn't touch
well,
that.
I won't say that.
Because he didn't touch that.
I wouldn't say that. But what I will say, they didn't cover it in the film because the film ends in '88.
Okay.
And so
The allegations-
But the way the movie was, I don't think they. I think if they do mention it, it's going to be mentioned as like they tried to tear Michael down.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
going to
Right.
get the red.
So the
you're going to
truth-
get the red shirt in the Larry King interview.
Wasn't there a trial and he was acquitted, right?
Thank you. So
I don't know. Was he acquitted?
He was.
He was.
Are we
acquitted.
sure he was acquitted? I want to be sure. Was we sure he was
was.
acquitted?
Yeah, because he
Mouse
came
don't
out
believe
and he
the
started
hype.
dancing on top of the car.
And they went through all
And that's
of
why the
his
Boondocks.
and everything.
That's why the Boondocks made that episode because that day came out. He moonwalked the car. And we was like, Michael couldn't have did it. We could have. We don't know. We don't know. This is the like, and
I
this
thought
is.
we was protecting black women.
But he not black. He not a black woman. He died a white woman.
I'm just playing.
It's time for
I'm
wait.
just playing.
Segue. It's time for wait. Run that back.
He died a white woman. You want that one?
We're
That's the one you wanted.
moving on.
They getting these sound
Look
bites.
at the Michael
Mouse got
Jackson
that.
book
Huh?
with him and the Michael Jackson book on the table.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
He was
Because
tugging-
because she came in and
Yeah, she did.
started.
Like, reworking.
he was tugging at your
Yeah.
She want to
heartstrings.
be
Yeah.
starting something.
You put Michael Jackson on top
So
of
then,
Curtis
we're
on top
gonna-
of Curtis Jackson.
Then
Ooh. Read between the lines.
Nope, I won't.
Nope.
I'm in
run
literal.
that back. Nike.
What's up with
Nike.
Just do it.
What's up with Nike?
Nike.
Just
They're
do
down
it.
bad.
Yes.
Sales are down for Nike, right? What do we think
Down
about
bad
that?
is relative.
Yeah, down bad is super relative. We're talking about $100 billion corporation.
I have Nikes on today.
We all, I think. we all-
my
no,
toes is
I
out.
like those.
Our
Those
toes
are
is
Kyrie
out. That's why
joints.
we had the lotion. I don't know where the lotion went.
Don't say that's why we
Yeah,
had
that's
the
why
lotion.
we had the lotion.
Don't say
You
that's
walked
why
in-
we.
You walked in here real
Kim
hasty.
had ashy knuckles. Like,
I
don't
did.
say that's
I
why we
did.
had
I
the
had to-
lotion.
Puerto Rican don't believe they get ashy. That's why she had ashy
Yo,
knuckles. They
she
don't believe.
really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might not be no lotion in her house.
I put lotion. I have first of all,
look at you.
not
You know
only do
I'm
I
right.
have
I'm just
lotion,
saying.
but I have pure African shea butter.
Ooh.
Little
The
perf-
expensive
Oh,
kind.
that explains it.
little performative. Little
Yeah, when she hit you
performative.
with the pure.
Yeah,
African shea butter.
little performative. I don't even have that in my house. It's a little performative.
I got some.
When I get
lotion.
home, I will FaceTime you just to show
I
you.
believe you have it. I'm just saying.
It
Little,
makes your skin glisten.
It's Zoo.
Gotcha.
It's Zoo.
You got it on FaceTime, but not email.
I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Imagine
With my
me
pure
having to email
African
somebody I
shea
know in real life. Come
Okay.
on, man.
I have all channels.
Having to rely on fiber optics to
you're
get in touch with
texting,
somebody. That's
you're
so crazy.
also-
If you texting your deck over
Let's
the
not
way
even
I have
talk
you,
about lotion.
that's
If
why
we're really
you
gonna
didn't
go
beat
there,
it.
I also have jars of Vaseline
Yeah, you just
Vaseline.
Now I know she
at
has
this
some
point.
shit.
That's
under
that.
your heels.
You don't do
Only
that. You don't do
Vaseline.
none of that.
Only Vaseline
You don't
can
do
go
none of
there.
that.
Now she a black
Nothing
woman.
else.
Yeah, she a black woman.
There's nothing.
Everybody
you put
know.
no lotion
Everybody know.
under your heels.
Everybody know
Only
a Puerto Rican
Vaseline.
with a rough back of the ankle, rough heel. That's a sign of warriorship. You survived some things. That's crazy.
I thought it was on
Vaseline.
salad.
Yeah, that's crazy. You never did that
Yeah,
before.
she's
thought it was
important.
salad.
She
You
is
never did- you never
important.
been a
Well, so that was a thing of God telling you right
You
now.
never been. You never been in front
I
of
thought it was on
camera before?
salad. You gotta relax.
Importante.
It was because when your son came in, I was
Yeah, that's
doing
crazy. Yo,
information now.
you just booking rookies? Like, this is crazy. You requesting
Now, I
rookies?
wasn't requesting. Now I'm hitting
Requesting rookies is crazy.
That's how good the talent is. They don't even. It's new and it's still coming
Ta-da!
through. Hello.
See this right
they
here?
don't even care about a veteran. They
That's
said,
right.
We still want her instead of it.
Matter of fact, and I told her sit down and don't even turn your phone on silent.
That's what you told her?
That's you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I
That
said,
was
this
actually
is
my
all
cue.
you. It's all
Thank you.
So this your homegirl. She
That's
still,
my girl.
And
I
she
was
set
like,
you up the way she
I was
set
like,
you
you
up.
don't even have to put your phone on silent. You
Thank
good.
you.
So this your homegirl. She set you
Good.
up how she set you up.
I know she did.
That's
Let me
crazy.
take it back. It's crazy.
All right,
See
so
that?
let's get back to the
see
poverty
that?
of Nike.
Who's your rap? See, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the poverty of Nike.
Nike's,
Nike.
they're closing doors.
Yeah, you were saying how poor
The
Nike
sales are
is.
down. I didn't say
Poor
that.
Nike.
So, do we think it's the economy? Because I do remember that a couple years ago, every time something dropped, I had to get my son the new shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's not like that. I'm looking at him like, you ain't getting no new shoes. You better make those work. So, what's going on with Nike? Is
It's,
that what it is?
It's a
They're
multi-
losing their culture
Go
war.
ahead.
They're losing the culture war. Like Nike is, unless you're getting like the legacy brands like Max, Jordans, or the Off-White collaborations, I don't know the value of of Nikes or how cool Nikes are, but Adidas are coming up. I got on Kyrie's with
Oh.
Anta.
Oh,
New Balance
did
is
you
putting
see
out
that?
of bed.
New
and the
Balance.
Asics,
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So I think culturally, I think if you look like just take data from us. How many of us are wearing Nikes?
I have
Two.
Nikes.
My
I
toes
think
are
maybe
out.
5 years ago, all of us would have been wearing Nikes.
Right. But
And
I have New Balance at home and other types of sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I have designer sneakers as well.
Oh, we know you.
And that's
in
probably
there,
why. That's why Nike is going under because you have everything else, Kim. You just
No.
you just
I
told us
have
the
more
reason.
Nikes than
Okay.
anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. They're saying that it's because NBA players can't move sneakers like they used to.
I was about to say
We were
that.
going there, Malik.
Gotcha.
We didn't need your alligator jumping and
They said y'all
do
dragging
this.
it. And this is what I
Who
was
said-
going to say.
We were
Where
going
I seen
there.
that quote, Malik, but where did it come from? Nike didn't say that.
No, Nike did
It
not.
was the
Okay.
black Twitter.
Okay.
So someone is saying apparently
I
that.
think it's because I think that Nike.
Wait, we have to do it on the. We have to do it. We're gonna
He
cut
gonna
Malik
it.
out. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this.
So go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
say it. You say it. Go ahead. Go. Got it.
I think that Nike, poor Nike. I think the reason why
Poor
Nike
Nike is so
might
crazy.
be having, some financial issues is because we don't got no fire basketball players anymore. Where have they gone? Like, who
So you're
cares?
saying like there's not the Jordan of it.
Yo,
and-
there's not a Jordan, a Pippen, or an E-wing. Like, what happened?
Ewing?
No,
Did
no.
you say Ewing?
She meant
He
to
wasn't
say
even
it.
with
No,
Nike.
I know it's U-wing, but I'm saying there's no E-wing. They
Right.
ain't a U-wing or an E-wing.
Right.
But
There's
he
not
wasn't
even a
with Ni-
Temu version.
He wasn't even with Nike.
It don't matter. There's
At
nobody
any
selling.
point in his
People
career.
still wanted them sneakers.
I never had
Not
a pair
really.
of Ewings. I
Premium
never
P
had a
has
pair. of
Nobody
Ewings.
wanted the E-wings.
I think that there was a
No.
time where people wanted KDs and
Thank
still
you.
do.
Still
People
do.
still do.
Yeah,
I'm just
he just
saying,
had a
but I'm
legacy.
just saying there's no
Yeah.
more.
Wait, I always think
fire.
there's a conspiracy theory behind it. You think Jordan is doing that? They say he's mad competitive. You
If
think
Jordan
he's
does
making
it, he-
everybody else put out ugly sneakers?
So he's killing himself because he's Nike.
He's still Nike. It's still underneath the same.
But
But he
Kim is
got
saying
enough
that
money.
they want them to only buy Jordans.
He only wants to be the. He doesn't
Wants to
want
only
anyone
get
to
Jordans.
surpass
That
him
nigga
ever.
worried. He worried about racing now. You know, I'm not. This is what it really is, right? It's not that. It's really not that, because Nike has actually a great. They have a great roster of talent. If you just talk about Nike, obviously you have LeBron, who's been moving. He's on his 20.
My son has never
Fifth?
asked me for LeBron sneakers.
No,
How
LeBron-
old- how old is your-
LeBron moves
How old is your
sneakers.
son?
He is 16.
So yeah, the last 16 years, LeBron sneakers have literally been for on-court performance.
My son plays basketball. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm saying he wouldn't wear
Is
those
he on?
outside.
Is he on the court or sitting down?
That's not what I was getting at. But I never seen. I
Wait,
never
we're
seen
gonna
a
come
nice
back.
with the
Corey
last
needs
name
to go back to
Osorio.
basketball.
But like I never heard like, oh, now you gotta watch out. Osorio, watch out for Osorio. He's coming off
That's
coming off the
not his
wing.
last name.
Oh, okay. he might be. He might be. I did. Osorio is nasty on the jersey if it ain't a baseball jersey. Osorio only belongs on baseball
so
jerseys.
Racist. That's so racist.
If I seen an Osorio basketball jersey, I'm like, oh, the Jordan jersey sold out.
Oh my
That is
God,
hilarious.
that's racist.
But no, they have a great roster. LeBron legacy, KD, you
Yeah.
got Ja, you got Kyrie had a great stint over there.
Yeah.
And I'm only talking about people that really moved sneakers,
Sneakers?
for years.
Yeah.
Then you have
The Kobe's. Are
Kobe.
legacy
You got
brand.
that's in God rest his soul. The re-releases are still doing numbers,
Right.
like on the resale market. So I don't think that's the issue as much as it is the sneakers that with the exception of Ja. Ja found a way to make a performance sneaker look good with streetwear, with regular clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else, you only are wearing these sneakers to play ball.
Yep.
You're not wearing these nowhere
So why
else.
aren't they making sneakers?
Because kids ain't outside like that no more.
Oh.
So kids are not like only basketball players are playing like leisurely. Kids are not outside playing like leisure basketball anymore. Kids is on the internet and they doing
My
all
son
the other
goes
things.
out to play at the rec center.
You keep talking about Osario.
I'm talking about my son.
And these kids be spending all their money buying like digital outfits. Like that's the problem. They be buying on Discord, but not in that court. Like
Yo, you said they fire on Fortnite.
Yeah, like, they don't-
But that's really a thing.
that's
Like
really it,
I have
though.
noticed. So
Yeah.
my 19-year-old, when she was in high school, all her classmates was showing up super bummy.
Yep.
They going to school. It don't matter what you buy them. They going to school in the same 3 to 4 pairs, sweatpants, hoodies,
Right.
and I guess they're gonna wear either Uggs or Asics based on the wherever they at, wherever geo area they at. My 14-year-old though, she don't play that, and her friend don't play that. They get busy. So like I'm getting hit over the head, Dad. I want Bottega this. I want this that.
Right.
So it's like them having that 5-year difference. I could see
Right.
the pendulum swing, and that's all this is. Nike was in the same scenario.
Oh, what was that?
It was almost a burp, but I'm professional.
it was a yerp, a yawn and a burp.
You just cover your
Yerp.
mouth. You don't let nobody see it. But
it was good. It was
but
good.
a few years ago, or I would say like 10 years ago, when Kanye was at Adidas and running it up with all those ugly paper mache shoes, remember everybody was talking about, oh, the Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman. And
But-
numbers wise, Adidas had a few good quarters where they beat Jordan and Nike.
Let me tell you something
And then
about
the
the
pendulum
Kanye
swung
sneakers.
back.
Let me say this, because we're
What?
not gonna just
You want to defend the paper mache sneakers?
we're not just gonna do that.
They are. They was ugly.
Some of them were ugly.
All of them.
No,
Every Adidas shoe was ugly.
those are the most comfortable
There's one that I
things
like.
I'm not
have
arguing that.
ever worn.
I'm not arguing that.
I wear them to the airport.
You're right.
I wear. Let me tell you.
I'm not
about-
arguing
I'ma tell
that.
you a
Let me ask
story
you,
off
how's your
camera.
back? How's your back?
It's probably good. Baby.
What
It's
is
like an ortho.
happening here?
It's like that ortho, yeah. It's like standing on an ergo mat.
Let me tell you something. Did you ever think about this? Let me tell you something, and then we're gonna move on from this.
Oh, here you go.
me
She
tell you
always want to
something.
defend me like this.
Let me tell you something. Hypothetically speaking.
Okay, hypothetically.
Speaking, if you get arrested, right, and you have to put on shoes with no laces, the Kanye joints, like they grip your foot.
First, that's such a
If you get
narrow. That's
arrested,
such a
mad
so-
that's
so-
such a narrow example.
Yeah, that's such a niche. I've heard of niche marketing, but that's so niche.
These sneakers are if
Listen,
you
no one
are,
said
Did
nothing
Kanye
about.
think about that?
No, he didn't. Well, he
No,
said
you don't know
he did a
that
social
he didn't
experiment.
because
He said, if I make
he's
the
a
ugliest,
genius.
he said
He could've
exactly.
been thinking
And the
like
genius
that.
said, if I make
He
the
could've
ugliest
been
sneaker
thinking
possible,
like that.
I bet you these people
Let me
will
tell
buy
you
it.
why he wasn't thinking like that. Because the majority of Kanye's customers are white.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Their
Where's
numbers,
the-
their
where's the
numbers
number?
The
back
data
it.
to support that
Where's
says
the number?
Kanye's fans and his buyers are literally.
He would
he
have.
first of all his
he
price.
might have you thinking that, but
Kim, he's
secretly,
Kim,
he's
he-
like, let me do the sneakers.
Kim,
so
go
that
to
if
this- go to the
laces
show.
Gotta get pulled out.
He priced out.
They will stay on your
Kim,
feet.
go to the
He
show.
priced out his
Right.
market. He priced out all his black
We're
fan
gonna
base.
move on from this.
Oh, okay, okay.
We're gonna move on from this.
The journey.
That's
is-
our homie.
Oh,
Okay.
if you think she walked off before, we about to lose her.
Yeah, I felt it. That's why I said, hey. You move on.
I'm just
A
saying.
spaceship about to show up
No
outside.
need for us to say throw any shots.
I didn't throw any shots. I
Not
said
yet.
Well, speaking of shots,
it is a paper mache looking shoe. That's all I'm saying.
Some of them were a little weird, but
Some of them.
some
Every
of them
single
were
pair
little-
released
no,
was ugly.
No, then there's nothing more comfortable. Try walking in
We're-
them
we're
Jordan 4s. Try walking in them bricks on your feet. They're crazy.
Pretty
speaking of
comfortable.
feet, Meg the Stallion
No.
played
No. Can we do another one?
Thompson.
Can we do another take? Nah, I'm dead ass. Can we do another take? I'm not sitting next to that one. That's no. He's got work. Got his jobs, bro. Y'all bugging. Like, I have real jobs, bro. I'm about to really walk in her shoes. I'm about to be over there by Malik. I'm not. You got to do a different take, bro. I'm speaking of feet.
I said speaking of shots.
No, you didn't say
that
speaking.
was-
First you said speaking of
Yeah,
shots.
shots.
See, you said speaking of feet. I heard the speaking of shots. I said, where's she going with this? Can we do another one, please? Just for the sake of
Let
nigga
Kim
with
know
job.
it's her show.
Yeah, Kim, please.
I was just trying to
I
get
got-
it where I fit in. I don't want to get
We have
defeated.
segments.
Because Kim don't
on
even
what just
answer the phone,
happened,
so how I'm gonna get
and
how I'm
we're
gonna get a
gonna
new
move into
job?
the next one. The next segment of what just happened is what did I miss? I hope I got it right.
What did I miss?
So, did Drake drop an album?
It's Iceman is announced.
You dropped the Ice Cube.
It's a
Because
It's
I
coming next-
absolutely
next
missed
month, right?
that.
Is it May?
It's May.
May.
So I absolutely missed that. So why
Not
did I
really.
miss
You didn't
it?
miss anything. It was a stunt in Canada, and a streamer is the one that found the actual thing. It's all very. It's his white side again.
Yeah, Canada dry. Come on, Drake. Come on, do better. Thank you.
That was really good. That was really good.
The mixed breeds are feeling
The Africans not having it.
The
Africans. Thank you.
feeling attacked.
She's back to back right now.
So hold on.
Africans. I'm gonna use that.
Africans,
Yeah, Africans is crazy.
hilarious.
And I'm not giving you no credit for it. I'm telling you now.
You wouldn't be the first, bro.
Speaking of stealing jokes,
Wait,
So-
double segues? What are we doing? Let's just attack one thing.
This is a new cast. If you was not here on this day, and I'm sorry for you. This was amazing. Like, y'all too funny. This is it.
African.
Africans was the funniest.
That's the name of the show. Come
Yes.
on, Kim.
Nah, go back to speaking of shots.
No, stop. Yo, I thought you was a regular guy.
I'm
bro.
I'm sorry, I'm just
we can
regular.
Please.
Iceman.
Iceman.
Yes, Iceman.
Iceman. So
It's gonna be cold. Don't worry about it. It's Iceman. It's gonna be cold. It's very formulaic with Drake. You already know exactly what's about to happen, right? After the Kendrick ass whooping.
Yo, I was gonna say, did the Kendrick really put him down like
No,
that?
nothing could put him down. He's a billion stream.
Yeah, nothing puts
It
Drake
just
down.
culturally, it made everybody take a side.
Yes.
You can no longer look at Drake with muddy eyes no more. You
It
know,
made him human.
I don't like that.
It made
he
him
was
human
always, I
because-
never looked at him like a superhero, Keith.
Well, I don't think
and
I
there's
don't
a
think we
difference
saw him
between being
as
human and superhero. He just looked inhuman. There was like he looked like if I'm not mistaken, it looked like there was no chinks in his arm, like nothing you could throw at him.
Right.
Like everybody, sharp.
Bro, he used to walk around with a lint brush. Right.
but also
Actually, if you've seen the way these kids operate today, I commend that.
Yeah, they
Be linty.
Yeah, they don't
so
even
he
know
had a
eyes.
battle with Meek
eye boogers.
and he came out on top apparently.
And so he was battled in that battle with Meek. It gave the credibility. People was like, "Oh, nah, he battle tested."
Yeah.
like
Right.
you don't want to battle Drake. Pusha T made him look.
He chiseled at the
He
armor.
chiseled at
Yeah,
it.
he
Like
did.
he walked around with some armor. The armor had a. It looked like it been through
Right.
some.
Right.
Like you ever see a who drive a car and it start like he didn't get the little dent fixed. Now it's a little rusty.
Yeah.
The rest of the car nice, but this little piece, you like, damn, you got that.
I feel attacked.
Kendrick,
I feel attacked.
you riding around with the
I
Rolls
feel
Royce like
attacked.
that?
I feel attacked.
That's-
I gotta
And you're
put
not
something on
returning
it.
emails?
I feel attacked.
Right, you were returning my email. We could have got that
There's
fixed.
some dents on my car. I feel attacked.
No, that's just because you can't
I can answer
drive.
my
That's
email.
different.
Can you help me
No,
get
no,
some
no.
wigs, Mom?
I
Answer
drive
all my
the car
messages.
in New York and people compliment me when I get out and they're like, I saw that, sis. I saw the way you parked that.
And that's
I
why you got
promise
them dents.
No.
Anybody that,
No, listen.
nah,
I
you
was-
don't see how I be doing.
I was driving on the G Dub, and I'm just driving slow just because I'm relaxed. And boom, a car like came and sideswiped me, like it was going from like the right lane all the way to the left. It was like a race car, and they were racing.
What race were they? White?
Osario.
Oh, okay.
There was some Osarios.
They might have been.
They threw side bail
Yeah.
side.
Because they was definitely coming from Washington Heights.
Honda
There was
Accord.
some
Nah,
Dominican
listen, yeah,
kid
yeah,
in
'cause they was coming
a
from the Heights.
Q45.
Yeah, and they were going so fast that I couldn't even get their license plate to like.
Oh, you was trying to tell?
Oh, they
Nah,
kept
never,
going.
Never.
Why you was getting their license
My
plates?
She was gonna get
insurance.
the other ice. No Drake album.
Bro,
Never.
bro.
And let me say this.
I have jobs, bro.
I'm
You have to
tested.
relax.
Never.
The other ice is crazy. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even play with them, though.
No. We shouldn't.
We shouldn't even play with Ice. Like,
Wait a minute. If Drake is calling this album
That's what I
Iceman,
thought.
is he leaning into his
He's
Jewish
coming
side?
to-
Is he Is he leaning into the Zionism?
Yes.
The Zionism of it all.
I didn't even peep
We was
that.
always asking where he stood. He's
Well, I didn't
letting you
about the
know where
album.
he
I didn't even know it was
stand.
coming out.
Pack him up, lock him up, build the wall. That's what Drake is saying.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Iceman is.
He said,
feel the same way.
y'all really support Kendrick, huh? He seen all the Mexican people at the Kendrick
He's
concert.
deporting himself.
Come on, you getting real deep with it. You going to the melanated side.
Yes.
Now you hitting the hue and the human. Now you really human. Hue. Read.
We're gonna go to
Israelite with that. And if you sleep on the
Israelite.
floor,
Not
you
the
can't
No,
fall
no, 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 no.
out of bed.
I'm not gonna do the Israelite.
Read.
Read.
Somebody take it over. I'm not gonna do the Israelite.
But no, seriously, when it comes to Drake,
Right.
that is what it's an easy breakdown now. Like no one can be confused. You know the pockets of fans that's gonna. So the women that's in the club that are partying every weekend, the baddies, bad bitch, whatever you would call them.
Bad moms.
That's who I'm not. You're going crazy, but those they gonna support that. You already know that.
Right.
The that see themselves aspiring to be like Drake, they gonna support that.
The WNs.
Any that benefited, any that benefits from Drake liking you, and you might get a Drake stimulus package, they gonna support it.
Right.
And then we also know the people that's not gonna support it.
Right.
That's it. Like
RNs.
that's it. The nurses.
The real nurses.
Oh, but yeah. Other than that, you know,
I didn't even know you worked for Jay-Z like that, though.
That's
I didn't even
crazy.
know that.
what?
I didn't know that.
I'm just trying.
Speaking
I'm waiting
of
for the
Rock
plane. I'm waiting for the
Nation.
plane to land. I'm waiting for you to land this plane. I want to see where you. I want to see where this one is going.
I didn't even know.
Because she's like the way that you just, formulate and put out all, we know that Rock Nation is behind that.
They're very gangster when it comes to the media.
What are y'all saying right now?
I just want to.
I'm
I
just
didn't
standing
know.
behind whatever Kim said.
I didn't
Kim,
know.
you don't want to start. 'cause we
No,
already
no,
seen-
no. But you.
Especially on a
hey,
Drake combo, because
see,
that's
it's
one
like
of the three.
Who's the?
I was.
yo.
I was once an OG to so many media people.
Little cougar action.
What are you talking about?
Kim not sorry, though. Kim, sorry, yo. You already know.
Talking about.
Clay Thompson, generic self, because you thought you had us. You know Frills brand type of man. You ain't the real man. You a no Frills man. So Kim...
Wait. What did he do
He's
wrong?
Bohemian.
Broke up with Megan Thee Stallion.
No,
Yeah,
she
no,
broke
no,
up with
he
him
was-
because he allegedly cheated.
That's not what.
No,
That's not
no,
what.
no,
That's
no.
not
No,
what.
they said he broke up with her.
Yeah, and
That
his
was it.
her Instagram
Said 'cause he don't wanna be
said that he
monogamous.
doesn't want to be monogamous.
Sounds like an honest
and
man.
that he's moody. It sounds
Oh, are
pretty
we doing
straightforward.
this? This was not
After
on the
you
Malik
take...
Bowie
First of all,
segments.
why we playing
sorry.
house?
This was not
if
on
you
the
don't
Malik
want to be
Bowie segments.
monogamous and you uncertain, why
Right.
are you bringing me to mommy house for Thanksgiving?
Because-
why you
because
got
that's
me
how you
seasoning
find-
chicken for your father?
But that's
why
how
is
you
your
find
family
certainty.
so flimsy?
But that's how you find certainty.
What?
But you go through the exercise.
You
and-
No,
gotta
you
put-
date. In fact, you date to get data. You don't take me to your mama house for no drama now. Because why are you playing with me?
Or you take her to your mama so your mama could say, nah,
No.
she ain't
That's
it.
not it.
She said
Ooh.
no.
Oh, that's what your mama say, Clay?
Might have.
Is that what your mama said?
No, really. Why we care though? For real. Like.
We
That's-
we
yeah,
we
more
don't care. The
importantly-
internet care. And
No,
that's
I'm just
what
saying in
happened.
general. Why? No, you care a little
Why,
bit.
why
You
was
had-
it?
you-
Why was
you-
it a post? Why was it an Instagram
women
post?
are always triggered when men are against monogamy. It's a trigger. It's a
Especially
trigger.
when it starts with man-nogamy. Y'all good?
No,
or y'all
no.
not good?
I don't.
That's not how the word is
I don't
spelled.
think. I don't
Right.
think that anybody here was against monogamy. We were just
M.O.
saying that he
It's-
was
it's-
honest
and
with
that's
her.
the problem.
Well, I appreciate the honesty, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you
it's
got
a
an
trigger.
MO. And that's the problem. You got a motive. It's your motive. It's the MO.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm triggered.
listen. We have been talking about liberating this young lady and celebrating her agency, her sexual agency, allowing her to be her
Right.
free and complete self.
Oh, so now
embrace
we
her
got-
sex-
yeah.
No. Don't
Okay,
try.
okay,
Don't
okay.
try and
No,
fix
no,
it
I
for
was
me.
gonna be- I was there
For
with
the
you. I was there
last
with you.
for the last 10 years,
I was there with you.
we have all stood. The people that's on the right side of history, we have all stood in support of Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, why she do this? Why she do? The only thing I've ever said ill about Megan Thee Stallion, I said she rap like,
You're not
like,
allowed.
like the old, like she rap like Grandmaster
You're not allowed
Flash.
to say anything.
Yo.
She do. She got Grandmaster
Yeah.
Flash flow. Like I feel like if Megan Thee Stallion came
I
out in the
don't-
beginning of hip hop, oh, she'd be a megastar. She'd have been out of here.
She does
hip-hop
have
might
a
have been
very old school type
No,
of
no,
hip-hop
no.
would have been.
What's
Yeah.
so
She a
disrespectful
one-foot-
about that though is
she's
that
a
you
one-trick
didn't really,
stallion.
you weren't really into Michael Jackson's catalog because you're young.
No, I
But
say
you
you
know,
connect with me
but you
like
said
that.
Grandmaster Flash.
And you really mean Melly Mel. You really mean
I
Melly
mean,
Mel.
Grandmaster Cash, Flash.
Everybody
I
knows
am
that.
Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Now listen to Megan Thee
My
Stallion
man,
rap.
my man, my man, my man, my
I
man.
can't.
Ha, ha, ha.
And nigga made that.
Said Megan
I
Thee
don't smoke,
Stallion.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring.
That's funny.
I support that statement. I'm not gonna lie.
And in the beginning,
Yeah.
that's all I said. I said that. I stand by that. And then in the beginning, before she got with a stylist, she used to dress like a wrestler. She like them. There was bad fits. It was very bad
Nah.
fits.
Let it
Like
out.
the fits were bad. Like
I mean, that could have been Houston.
Don't do that to Houston.
no.
'cause what I'm not gonna
She
do-
right. She right.
No, because
But I
Beyonce
mean-
is from Houston.
Beyond,
Yeah,
but you know,
but-
we've only known.
Yeah.
We've
So when
only
you was
known.
at Jay-Z's house and you
Here
was
we
hanging
go.
out with
Look,
them,
you remember what you said? Look, remember what you said?
see? Trying to tell you. So what we not gonna do is blame it on Houston. So we just gonna say that Megan needed a little extra help.
Okay.
Okay? That's it. Megan
Yeah,
Pete.
but other than that, we've all been supporting this young lady.
Stop saying we all. I'd say some.
Everybody stood on the side saying that she has the right to express herself and she has the right to date when she went from party to the baby to
didn't say all of that.
whoever this man was and whoever this was.
Oh, see?
We supported
don't
it.
do that. Don't do
No,
that.
no, no.
Oh
that's-
my God.
But here's why it's a
Don't
valid
do
point.
that.
Here's why it's a valid point.
Don't do it because you try and turn it into something. I don't. You know I don't like these conversations. Don't do that. You try and
Don't
turn it
do
to a
that.
man versus woman conversation. I'm not doing that.
Right, because
I'm
we
saying
don't
be
do that
fair.
to men.
I'm
We
saying
don't do that to men.
Here we
You know,
go.
he was
And
with
now
this
we're-
one and that one and this one and
we're
that
dating-
one.
we support- we
wait.
also-
Wait, but her IG post does do that. Her
She
IG post.
She told us
posted
every
what?
she was with. We didn't
When?
look. Every time she was with a she posted it. Football player, soccer player, met at the wedding. The baby, then wasn't with the baby.
Father.
Like
The cousin.
the cousin. This.
Clay.
We only know about Clay because they posted each other.
Right.
We knew about Party. They post each other. Well, this is
So
y'all
you
putting
think
this in
that
our business.
Okay, so you think that she does it?
For
I'm
PR.
saying if you
PR.
get the right. I'm saying if you got everybody.
Is Rock Nation going to be okay with you having this conversation?
If you got everybody on your side to defend your right to engage with your sexual agency, then
Got
you
it.
have to give the person you date the same leeway, and you can't hide behind
And equals.
old social normative tropes. That's unfair. Oh, it's all dog whistles. Oh, he can't be monogamous. Want to play in my face? You dog whistling. Now all the women like, yeah, you did play in your face.
Because when you say
Who's
somebody,
calling the door?
but also,
UNITI. You gotta let them know.
But also, when you say somebody is moody, right, in a post like that, it kind of gives the connotation that he's abusive or doing something
could be.
wrong,
That's what I thought he was.
right?
It could
And so,
be.
but the idea is, he's just moody and he doesn't want to be with you anymore.
And if you ever met a about to get fired, they be moody.
He about to
All
get
right, my
fired?
You know,
bad.
I just-
went too
Oh
far.
man,
I
poor
had-
Clay.
I went too far.
I gave my pillow
Now he gonna have
away.
Play-Doh.
Can I have my pillow back?
What pillow?
Everyone has a
Yeah, you got
pillow.
mine.
Thank you. No, I gave mine away because it was bothering me. But
She
everyone is
gave
hugging
her
theirs.
pillow away.
I hide behind it.
Everyone is hugging theirs, and I felt like
I'm just leaning into mine. My man, my man, my man, my man, my baby. Me and my pillow.
you know, Malik used to have the pillows like with the show name on them.
Well,
So we should tell him to make sure that the show name is here.
Okay.
But then everybody that used to come would steal the pillows after the set. You know.
So he got a lot of thieves in the spot.
I ain't
But
gonna lie to
like, are you gonna do that?
you. I would still.
Yeah, so we should-
Took a pillow with
Nope.
the name of a show.
Note to
Oh, yeah, I
production.
got a
We
few.
want what
Every
just
single thing I'm
happened.
on.
pillows.
I
So
need
that makes sense. Yeah, I can understand
If I'm
that.
on it, I'm taking
I
this,
definitely can
yeah.
understand that. I
Yeah,
can see that. I
you
can
know.
see that.
I took
I
that
never
shit from
got a
Flog
Rap
No.
City pillow. I never got.
I never got a
City-
Rap City pillow, and
But
I was
I'm
on the
upset.
documentary. I was in the documentary. I ain't getting no Rap City pillow.
I know, but every time we filmed the Rap City, because I was working with
She real Spanish.
Malik.
Yeah.
The
Every
Rap
time
City.
I was on the Rap
The
City.
Rap City.
That's how you know
I
she
did not
from
say
the
the
Bronx.
Rap
She started
City.
adding mad.
Yo, you know there's cameras here recording you.
City.
Yo, wait.
You said the Rap
I
City
said the
3
Rap City.
times.
I was waiting for another thing, like the Rap City
Keith.
set.
I said the Rap
The
City.
Rap City
I did.
couch.
I didn't mean that.
I
was
Mira,
gonna say-
anytime,
She said
man.
paper
I was
toilet.
gonna
I
say
need
the
paper
Rap
toilet.
I was gonna say the Rap City pillows.
Every
Yeah,
time,
first
every
of
time Malik,
first of all-
every time Malik call me, I come do
Every
the Rap
time.
City.
Yeah, pillow.
First of all-
now you don't have
first
no
of all,
pillow.
The Bronx is the only borough with the in front of
Yeah,
it.
we
So
know.
that's the
And the
Rap
only one with
City.
a-
What did that have to do with
Yeah,
anything?
but what does that mean?
Because I say.
Oh, so the Bronx
She
is
does
just
with
the and everything.
The everything. The Rap City. So every time I went
To
to
the
the
Rap
set,
City.
I never got a pillow.
Are they gonna bring it back?
I want him to
You
have
could
the
have
what
did
just
like a
happened.
little capsule release or something.
Yeah. So now what we're gonna do.
So now not only is Megan Thee Stallion attacking black men, now you attacking black men.
Ooh.
And I will not have no Spanish woman attacking no black
And-
man this
and-
close to Black
and-
History Month.
and-
Listen, only
Also,
your
wasn't Clay a
generation is the only one that's so
Was Clay a basketball player?
divisive. Divisive.
Is he a basketball
It's
player or
Gen
football
Z.
player?
I'm not no Gen
Basketball.
Z.
Gen millennial.
Yeah, I'm a
Gen
millennial.
Zillennial.
I think also let's go back to the sneaker thing.
Well, no,
He
Malik-
you should have made a sneaker, Clay, since you
He
was
did.
walking all over, and they would have bought the shoe.
You know, Clay has a
He has a
sneaker.
sneaker.
And that's why nobody's buying you a sneaker, Clay. I hope you go bankrupt.
He's with Anta,
and I
right?
hope
Yeah.
the sneaker is made out of Play-Doh.
So he made a sneaker. What did he make the sneaker when he was with Megan or not?
No, Clay is all that.
I think
That's how
he
the
is.
sneaker
Got a
is.
sneaker?
Bulletproof sneakers. All right, never mind.
But I can't say things.
Nah, yo, Malik, just
He's not trying to get defeated.
that one too. Let's pat Malik. You know what we got coming, so let's.
Gotta,
I don't need no help.
So Malik's,
I don't need no help making it
Megan is a
hard.
step above the rest.
Malik's
Always
next
got her foot in the
segment.
game.
His next segment, guys, is who cares or something like that. let me get.
We know you don't
At all.
at all.
Clearly.
Ain't you one of the producers?
The executive.
Lord,
I am. It's called Who Asked for This, guys.
we know you named it.
Let's bring it back to who asked for this. So now, I'm sorry,
And
Malik.
now it's time for
Malik's.
This was the think. This was the think tank the whole time. This was my whole time working on it. This was the think tank the whole time.
You had fun working with me.
I
though.
did,
I'm
but this
fun.
is
I'm
why.
fun to work for. All right. So
I worked with her, never for her, and this was a pleasure to do that as well.
Thank you.
But
I
some of
appreciate
you
that.
Got a check for me.
I appreciate
We don't-
that.
Check for me.
We full up. We up.
So
Yo, me and Mouse are the siblings you didn't know. We're
Yes, y'all
siblings.
are.
Like people who tell me this all the time. Like,
Yes.
oh, you know, who you remind me of. I'm like, Mouse. So yeah, you welcome.
So we're transitioning to the segment of Nelly. So Nelly is going to perform for Donald Trump
Again?
Jr.'s something.
Junior,
Wait,
Williams.
this is the second time. Or
Well, I mean, I guess it's.
I just want to know. We talking about the.
So basically, you're testing me. You want me to check my notes.
I'm
so you
not
want the
as- all
whole
right, no,
audience
okay.
to know
Here goes the
that
thing.
I don't
As-
really know.
No, as a professional, I just
Fine,
like as a
Mouse.
professional, I just like knowing what I'm talking about.
right.
So I just need to know where.
So let me pull
because
up
that changes
Malik's
my
notes.
opinion.
Okay.
If he's doing this again,
Who asked for this?
clearly Donald
Is
Trump.
Nelly officially MAGA? Which I don't think so. This is a bad question, Malik. I actually like Nelly.
That doesn't
And-
just because you like
Just
it
'cause you
doesn't
like
mean
him
you
doesn't
got
And
mean
I
mad.
love
that.
Ashanti because it says, is Ashanti now?
Mega adjacent.
She's
You
definitely.
read the... Go ahead, Keith. You want to sit in this chair?
No,
You wanna
not
sit in
at
this
all.
chair?
Not at all. But I also don't want to like mess up the question because we friends with Nelly.
I did not say I was friends
Is
with
Nelly-
Nelly.
Nelly? Is
I
Nelly?
did not say
You
I
didn't
was
say
friends
you're
with
not.
Nelly.
Are
You
friends
you
with
said
Nelly?
he's not because he's my friend.
Did I say my friend?
You did say that.
You did.
I didn't say the.
We're
literally-
recording.
I didn't say.
There's cameras rolling the entire
I said
time.
the. I said
Which
Nelly.
angle would you like? Which angle? We caught it all.
I do love Nelly and Ashanti. All right.
Fair, but that
Okay,
doesn't change
so-
that he isn't. I don't think he's MAGA. I don't think he has a well.
I'm not gonna walk off set if y'all say something. But like,
I don't think he
you
has a
know.
well-informed enough opinion about anything going
think
on
he just-
political. I think he chases a bag,
Yeah, I think so too.
and
we
I
all
think,
do.
but I also think that doesn't alleviate you from being classified an idiot.
So
I think that there's no definition for MAGA. And because there's no value set, ideology,
for the
or
actual-
principles for what MAGA is,
I-
so because of that, you can't say who's MAGA or not.
Right.
People are just out here grifting to
I think
get
that's
money.
I think
Yeah,
that's a,
because
I think that's a
MAGA
crutch.
is musicians
Okay, go ahead.
are getting a bag.
I think that's a crutch because there are very loud signs about what MAGA represents because they stand next to it, right?
But what's the
the-
guiding principle?
You have to hate people. You have to be a hateful person.
Okay.
And make it great.
Like point blank, I think that right there is because anyone that classifies as MAGA that has set out their mouth that they're MAGA, their foundation is hate.
Do you think they believe their foundation is hate?
Yes.
Do you
I
think
think
Tucker
they think
Carlson
y'all are stupid.
Do you think Tucker Carlson is
I think
is
Tucker
a hateful
Carlson
person?
I think Tucker Carlson is a hateful person, but I also think he's easily bought.
So if Tucker Carlson is a hateful person,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not MAGA, then is how do you
But he's
define
aligned
MAGA?
himself with MAGA until it didn't benefit him anymore.
Okay.
So once you stand under it, you don't get to change it. You don't get to change anybody else's perception based on things not working out in your favor anymore.
I think
For 2 election cycles, he was MAGA. 3. I'm sorry. For 3 election cycles, he was MAGA.
right.
Now you're not MAGA?
That's my point. Is that MAGA has a moving goalpost. It doesn't have guidelines for what it is. MAGA, there's no definition for what MAGA is. It's just weird, idiotic principles of alignment next to the guy with the red hat.
And I think that's enough to allow the goalpost to be moved. Like if it's a moving goalpost, I'll agree with you. But we should be allowed to drop it right on you wherever you stand on it.
Okay.
Once you align, I'm with you 1,000%. Like,
Right.
I don't think it is intellectual to walk around and be, hey, I don't like your opinion on this thing, you're MAGA. I don't think that's fair
Right.
because I agree with what you said. There's no guiding principle. When people say, I am MAGA, when they walk around supporting Donald Trump, voted for him 3 times, pushed his narrative for, what is this, 12 years at this point,
Right.
going on 16 years at this point, you're MAGA, bro.
Right.
So I agree with
So So now you laid the foundation. Is Nelly MAGA for performing
No, I think
at Donald Trump Jr.'s?
No, I think he's an idiot. I just think he's an idiot that's chasing a bag. So if people then tag you as MAGA, because now this, if I'm correct,
Oh, but you just said
this is your second time.
You said it's fair for us to throw the flag
Because you're
on
standing
you.
next to it.
Right. So
Yeah.
so Nelly is standing next to it.
So
he's
can-
getting a check, and so people are saying, "Well, then you're MAGA."
and I'm fine with that. I'm not defending.
Okay.
I'm not defending him.
Right.
I'm just saying, do I think he's MAGA? I think he's an idiot.
Okay.
I don't think. Once again, I think I don't
Oh, but
believe.
be careful. That's her friend. That's her friend.
Oh, I don't care nothing about that. You asked the question.
Nelly slander.
I don't
His
think
name
Nelly.
is Cornell.
I don't think Nelly is intelligent enough to have
Right.
an informed opinion about today's political
Yeah.
agenda. I don't believe it. I don't really believe.
So do
I know
you-
he doesn't. I know he has a hard time subjugating a verb. So I know good and well he has no idea about genocide in Palestine.
Wait, let me just help you. Conjugating a verb.
He can't conjugate or subjugate the verb. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He wouldn't have
Yeah.
the ability to identify the difference. So
Okay.
I know for a
All I
fact he
heard
has
was
no
Gotcha.
idea.
conjugal visits.
I'm like, who can know?
Here we go.
You see?
All right, my
And,
bad.
I mean,
it's all right.
and he might really do need some money
It's two
because
different shows.
Ashanti
Yeah.
is allegedly pregnant, and that first pregnancy, she spent it wearing the same outfit.
All
So
I
she might
heard
want
was
new garments for this second
conjugal
one. He
visits.
need more money. So he gonna perform wherever y'all gonna get him little...
These are clearly 2 different shows. There's 2 different shows
Okay, well,
going
let's
on
go
here.
back. What about the Candace Owens image?
What's the Candace Owens image?
Oh, Donald
Whatever.
Trump. I was gonna say tweet, but he didn't tweet. He
Truth Social.
Truth,
Truth
whatever,
Social is his
Socialed.
platform.
But how do
His
you
own
verb?
platform?
How do you verb that? How do you verb that? Truth Social.
Post it on social media.
No,
but-
he posted to Truth Social.
He posted to
his
Truth
name. The name
Social.
of his
Yeah,
social
but
media
I
platform
like
is called
the way
Truth.
we did tweet and Twitter. So we're not gonna do that
Well,
with Truth Social.
once again, that's a cultural thing. He's
I
without
also don't want to
culture.
normalize his platform.
Sorry.
No one normalized it either. It's the only thing you ever hear about Truth Social
It's
is
when
what he
tweets.
posted.
It's
Right.
not.
No one else. It's not lit over there.
Right, right.
It's
There's no
nobody's over
Black
there.
Truth Social.
Right.
Yeah.
No one's watching. No one's hashtagging. Yo, are we watching this together on Truth Social? No.
It's just his thing.
Right, right.
It's just
Okay.
his thing.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Donald Trump is where he tweets.
No,
So-
I
If
found
you
out
ever
it's
see-
where he
posts.
trumps. It's called
Where he
trumps.
trumps.
It's where he
So
trumps.
let's
She
not
did
give
it.
him an
She
adjective
did
or a
it.
verb.
Yeah.
Let's
She
just-
did it though.
Outside of
She
pack
did
it up.
though. He trumped.
Okay.
She did it.
So he posted a nasty picture
of Candace Owens. Right.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And you didn't see it?
I'm
Was
looking
that
at
her
it
without
right
a
now.
wig?
Oh,
Or that's
good.
like, is that AI?
But guess what?
Because either one is evil.
Here goes the thing. It's not
Why
evil.
would you do that?
It's not
It's not
evil.
looking like that.
Once again, you signed up for this, bro.
Yeah.
Candace Owens, another one. For longer, her entire grift has been the anti-black black girl. Bro, you stood next to this orange idiot. And now you said something against. Now you're on the outs. And now this picking away at you. And unfortunately, he's funnier than you. He's way more pettier than you.
Yeah, he is.
And so while she's over here worrying about Charlie Kirk's ghost, he's doing like this. And I'm okay with it because you went and ran for it. I'm not protecting nobody from themselves.
Yeah,
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to feel sorry for Candace for the pictures. I do still think that, you know, if there's any ounce of advocacy in me and activism in me, then my goal is to protect Black women at all costs. She alienates herself, and so Black people as a value set, I'm a little bit wonky on about how she stands next to it. However, I still think we have a responsibility that when you attack a Black woman, we have a responsibility to protect them as a principle.
Well, Mouse doesn't wanna take
However, she's been destructive to the Black community. And so I'm conflicted there.
She did a documentary
right
talking about George Floyd was a crackhead and died as a result of his drug overdose instead of that cop having his knee on his neck for 9 minutes.
What was I
doing?
doing?
What are we talking about?
You didn't know about that?
You little bullhead scallywag. Where was I? You know what? You're getting what you deserve. Matter of fact, it's okay. MAGA fat. You heard? Thank you. Don't you ever, okay, Candace? Outside. You heard?
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. Candace, I knew I didn't like you, but I got cousins I don't like either. And if somebody bother them, I'm outside for my cousins. But now that I know Candace, it's all right. I'm gonna get some hits off. I don't like you no more.
We got way more. We got way
not
more.
Protecting you.
We got way more things to. We got way more things to protect Black women about in regards.
Yeah.
The Black maternal mortality rate through the roof. Black queer people being killed, astronomical numbers. What else do you want to talk about? The number of Black women locked up and no one goes to check on them. The last thing I'm worried about.
The price of bundles is at an all-time high. Do you know how much hair costs? It's too much stuff happening.
Two different shows.
There's two different shows going
out
on
right now and not focus on the issue.
But it makes it a little bit more complicated for me though too, because then Candace Owens gets the issue of Palestine right. She gets that issue right, and so I'm like, damn. Like if she has the ability to clearly see what's happening in Palestine, what's happening with Zionism,
but she also thinks
globally,
Charlie Kirk was a wizard.
All right.
A broken clock is right 2 times a day.
Okay.
No, it's not. That is the lie. That is the lie. A broken clock is not right 2 times a day.
If the clock is broken and it's on noon at a certain point in the day, it's going to really be noon. So,
but then when is it going to be right again?
And then midnight.
At 12 a.m.
Midnight and noon is going to be right twice.
You mean
like, hello?
So the 12 hours in between, y'all willing to risk it?
No, we're just saying that two things can be true. She can be and she can also be. We can like you and hate you simultaneously.
I never said I liked her.
With my cousin.
I agree. I agree exactly. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just think that you can muddy some so much with like the wrong takes that even your right takes is like the right take can be like for a regular person. You're like, yo, that's really insightful. I like the way you think. But when you say that same take and it's surrounded by every other terrible take, now it's like, duh. Now get the out of my face.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with Candace Owens. I'm like, duh, yeah, we get it. We know it's a genocide. Get the out of here.
Right. All right, I'm gonna take the show back.
Yeah, in real life I don't like her, but yeah.
Go ahead, show.
Gotta protect Black
women. Got a little.
This is where it starts.
Got a little scene in the show here. My bad.
You did, but
my bad.
Hey, remember me? I control it. I do want to wrap, but before we wrap,
you got bars?
Nah, but before we wrap, I want to say
she can sing. You know she can sing.
This was not.
You don't got balls?
She can sing and she can rap.
You know so much about.
Nah, you know
me.
I want.
Did you hear that?
No. Hear what I'm asking.
I forgot. This is
rap?
why when you wonder why.
I know that's what I'm asking. Like, you don't rap?
When you
I know
wonder
about
why
the records.
her meetings happen.
I know about the records.
And you're still waiting. Did you see how much she knows about me?
I know the same.
You didn't know I could sing.
I didn't know. We just okay. Well, you tend to forget. I get what happened. You're erasing Black men, and I stand with Black women doing that. When you came came on the Clubhouse with me and Reek, and we talked about your book, and we talked about you singing, and we talked about you rapping. There's an audio recorded.
She's actually
just
really
like
nice
this.
Too. Like seriously.
I know about who beat you was rapping on.
I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of things.
It was quite a vibrant thing.
Okay, Q-tip.
Q-tip.
I was rapping.
She a special girl. Real good girl.
All right, so this has been a very, very fun episode
It
of What
has.
Just Happened. I'm so glad you guys came out. Thank you.
I had to come in.
Thanks for having me.
I'm an executive producer on this show.
I was exclusively requested by the executive producer.
right.
I was coming through.
See that?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the
What
click
just
wink.
happened?
I don't like the
Y'all
click
check us
wink,
out.
any of that.
Go to all social medias. Follow us. Like, comment, subscribe. You're supposed to say that in everything you tape now. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And don't forget
I'm
to
just
hit
learning.
the notification bell. You gotta also say that.
Okay. And don't forget to hit the what?
Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any exclusive content.
I really am learning. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any exclusive content.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
Is that
You've
that
only-
The
sense?
algorithm is
You've
gonna mess them
only-
up, so they gotta put the notification.
You've
I don't
only
know. I don't do this. Like
You've
this.
only made every Love and Hip Hop star make sure they say that at the end of every
I
YouTube
did.
video.
I-
Notification
No,
bell at
yes,
that
they
time.
did.
No,
They didn't have no notification.
It
I
just
remember.
started
I
Instagram.
remember.
On the YouTube, the on
I
the
remember that.
YouTube
I don't
lately
remember
been
that.
saying it.
My life is working out
See you guys
perfectly.
next time.